Welcome back to Mess Hall Digs. I am a part-time reseller. Basically sell other people's trash for cash, baby. That's what we do on this channel. I'm on pretty much every marketplace, all platforms. Wherever I can make some cheese, I'm there, man. I'm trying to make the money. That's what we do on this channel. This is my video series where I'm highlighting my 8 favorite sourcing places to try to show you guys how many different options that you have to source. I think we are on, what is this, chapter 6 already. So we're on chapter 6 right now, and we're going to go over probably slowly moving into my favorite place to go. We went there yesterday. That's antique stores, man. Antique stores, antique malls, flea malls, anywhere people just rent out a booth and try to sell their treasures that they found to people like me. So let's get into antique stores right now. Antique stores, man. If you're a mess hall regular, you know I talk about antique stores all the time. And the reason I love them is for the following reasons. You can find awesome, great deals because, and I'll give you an example. I was there yesterday and I saw one of the antique dealers, I guess you would call them, was at their little booth, and they were filling it, right? And this lady was probably 70 years old, and she was just putting things on her little booth. And like I said, sometimes they'll use these little fillers just to fill in space. Now, they may not know a whole lot about the item. Maybe it's something that they had laying around the house or something they picked up at a garage sale or whatever. But it's just pretty much, I call them like booth fillers, right? They don't really know how to price them correctly, but they're just there for the taking, man. And so I'm talking to this lady, and I'm looking at some of the stuff she has, and I was like, hey, that's some pretty cool stuff you have over here. She's like, oh yeah, thank you. And at the same time, another lady walked by and said, ooh, I like this. How much do you want for it? And the lady said, well, I don't really know much about it. Make me an offer. And the lady said, I'll give you $2. She's like, okay, let me put a tag on it. It's $2. Here you go. So that's proof of what I've been saying all along. Now, she didn't have really anything that I could kind of flip. But it just shows you that they do put stuff out there that they don't know a lot about. And you can catch them slipping. So let's go over some items that I sold this week that I did find at antique stores. Number one, this Hermie the Dentist toy. Now, if you don't know Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Christmas classic movie, Hermie was a little elf dentist dude. Remember, ended up becoming Rudolph's homeboy, went to the island of misfit toys. The elf dentist dude, Hermie, man. You see, this is a Hermie. This was $1 at the antique store, $1. Anyway, it's kind of an older version of the toy. And I sold it for $21. So I knew there was some value to it. I knew he was a popular character. I knew Rudolph was a popular movie. I actually have the 50th anniversary. Has it been that fucking long? 50 years? The 50th anniversary of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on DVD. I have it on sale on my Macari store. I got a couple people have sent me offers on it. It's not worth a whole lot, but I had to pick it up because it's Rudolph, man. Next, this is a gem piece, dude. So I have this Stone Cold Steve Austin hat. Now, it was in perfect condition. The reason I loved it is because it had the Stone Cold skull on it. It was a patch. It was sewn in. It wasn't a vintage one. It wasn't from like the WWF days. It was a WWE Stone Cold hat. But I knew it was a really cool one. It had some value. I paid $5 for it, and I sold it for $40. Stone Cold, man, is huge in the wrestling game if you don't know who he is. Anytime you can come across a Stone Cold shirt or a Stone Cold hat, make sure you look it up. Look up comps on it. A lot of his stuff is pretty valuable, especially the more vintage, older stuff that he has. This other guy has a booth where he sells mostly t-shirts is what his game is. I don't know where he gets them from. I've never bumped into him while I've been in there. But he has this huge rack with probably like 60, 70 t-shirts on it. And he buys a lot of like local country music band tees. these huge country artists, when they come to town or they do a show, they have a concert shirt, and this guy gets them, picks them up somehow. So some of them are older, some are used. He has a couple new ones. But generally, his rule of thumb is it's $2 a shirt, or you can get 3 for $5. So I usually try to pick the 3 I like the most and just pay the $5, 3 for $5. This was one of them. It was an Old Dominion concert shirt from 2016. Ended up selling this for $15. So I have a bunch of them in my store because every time I go, I usually pick up 3 shirts. They don't sell crazy like that, but maybe I got them priced too high. I probably do. But it's still a cool thing to look at, cool thing to thumb through. I know one of these days I'm probably going to find something that's really valuable because I have found a couple shirts in there that are, more later, 2006, 2005. So hopefully he comes across something that's really, really cool. So I keep going, I keep looking. But, so yesterday I did pick up a couple cool things. I found these Hot Wheels Tour Series buses. These are from 2011. But I got the AC/DC one. So these big tour truck, tour bus. It's not a bus, it's a daggum truck. So the trailer trucks, AC/DC, and I got Kiss. So I did pay $10 a piece for these, but they're going for $30, $40 easy right now. And my plan is to sell them both together because I've seen a couple people have sold 2 of them, and I think there's 3 in the series. And if you have all 3 of them, they're going for like $120 sometimes. So that was a cool find. And then also I got this, like, these are hard to find. These sports potato heads. So as you can see, I paid $5 for this Atlanta Braves Mr. Potato Head. Now the last one of these sold for $40 because they are kind of hard to find. So this was a cool pickup. Mr. Potato Head, old school. Antique stores, man. Go check them out. Stop in. It's not just old furniture. There are some cool things in there. Make sure you looking up things. Always have your phone with you. Look up some comps, man. Go check out an antique store near you.